This time we have a 7 Elements Yagi for the frequency 140 to 150 megahertz with intended frequency of use at 147 megahertz. So let's check the frequency response of this antenna. As usual, we have markings on the boom. Each element is marked with numbers, so you just need to put back the corresponding elements with the corresponding numbers on the boom. So we have a gamma match Yagi. I'm going to put the marking tape, so you just need to put back the tuning stub in between those marking tapes. The feed point is an SO239 feed point connected to the gamma match. We have a PL259 connector connected to the pacing harness, joined together to the T connector. We have the same configuration on the other side of the Yagi. So let's check the frequency response of this antenna for the intended frequency of use. So as we can see here, we have the pacing harness running down to the T connector connected to my feed line going to my antenna analyzer. So let's check the individual frequency. 150 megahertz is 1.4, going down to 149 is 1.3, 148 is 1.2, 147 is 1.1 with return loss of minus 25.2 dB. Our impedance is 50 ohms, same with our resistance. The antenna is inductive. We have reactance of minus 5.6 ohms. So let's go down to 146. It's 1.15. 145 is 1.2. 144 is 1.3. 143 is 1.6. 142 is 1.7. 141 is 1.7. And 140 is 1.3. So the exact center frequency is around 146 point excuse me 600 1.0 or 1.9 or 1:1 BSWR. This is the frequency with the lowest dip on the curve, both on the BSWR and return loss. So let's check the frequency curve. So our scanning frequency, as we can see, is from 142. So let's move this to 140. So as we can see, we have 140 scanning frequency to 150 megahertz. Our frequency of interest 147 is 1.1 BSWR. So the lowest dip on the curve is around 146.6. As we can see here, we have 1.097 VSWR. So let's check other frequencies. Going down, 145 is 1.2. 144 is 1.4. 143 is 1.6. 142 is 1.7 or 1.8. 141 is 1.7. And 140 is 1.3. Going up, we have 147 at 1.1. 148 at 1.2. 149 at 1.3 and 150 at 1.3. Let's check the S11 carb. So as we can see here, we have the S11 carb. Let's check the frequency with the lowest dip. So as we can see here, we have 146.6 with S11 or antenna return loss at minus 26.27 dB, very close to 147, which is 25 dB. Reactance is 5.75 ohms at at the intended frequency of use. Resistance is 49 ohms or 50 ohms. Impedance is 50 ohms as well. And the VSWR carb 1.1 VSWR. So this antenna is pretty much working and usable on the intended frequency 140 to 150 megahertz. This is going to Bukidnon for our friend Mr. Jason Ladaran. Thank you for watching.